Okay, here's how you replace the filter on your furnace. Here is the furnace. What you need to do is you come down here, you'll see that there's two round knobs right there. These are basically like finger screws. You just turn these counterclockwise, and these are going to remove the top panel here that says Concord. Okay, and then that you can lift and take off and put that aside. And then just put those somewhere safe. I'm gonna put them on top. And the next thing you need to do is there are two screws here that need to come off. So if you either have a socket, I mean, chances are you might just have a pair of pliers. I have these, but these are kind of overkill for the job. You just need to come in here, grab that, make a couple of turns. I just need a couple of turns with your pliers, and then you'll probably be able to do it by hand. Let's see. Okay, there's that one. Don't lose that screw. Here's the other one. Okay, and you take that bottle, you lift and take that bottom panel off. Now, inside here, you can see that's the filter over here on the left. There's the vent on the side that allows the air to come in. So super important that you replace this every 3 months. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out. You also wanna make sure, so the size of this is 14 by 20 by 1. You also see that it shows on here which way the air should flow. So if you look on the top here, it says airflow. So this was in like that. So the air is flowing. So the air is flowing from the outside, inside. So you want to make sure your arrow is pointing towards the inside of the furnace. So here is our replacement air filter. There it is. Again, the size is a 14 by 20 by 1. So if you go to Home Depot, that's the size you're looking for, 14 by 20 by 1. And this here says provides up to 90-day airflow performance. Now, keep in mind, you're only going to need to do this when you're running the heat. The air conditioner is an in-wall unit, so air won't be coming out of this. But from, say, I don't know, maybe late September to maybe April, you might be having the heat on. So if you think you figure September to December, maybe December to March. So you might have to do it twice during any given fall, winter. Okay, so anyhow, I'm going to open this one up. Just give me a second. Okay, now I'm going to look for, here's the thing that says airflow goes that way. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to stick it in here. Like this. It goes in flat, right? So it's going to go in sort of horizontal. So the 14 inches will be tall and the 20 will be the wide. So you just got to go ahead and slide it in here. You'll see there's a space over here to the left, and you can see the grate on the side over there. So you're just going to stick it in. Avoid this wire. You want to go under this wire and stick it in and slide it in so it pretty much matches up with that grate on the outside, and that's it. And then putting it back, you just want to take this, the bottom piece, and you'll see there was like a lip on the bottom. You want to put that lip on the inside here and then push that closed, and then you're going to get your two little screws that we talked about. And then, you know, again, ideally if you have a pair of pliers, that's going to work best. You're going to take your pliers and you're going to screw this back in. Hold on a minute. hard to screw this back in with one hand. So I just screw those back in basically hand tight, and then you're going to take this piece, and it's easy, just keep the word Concord up. And what you're going to do with this one, you're going to kind of do the opposite. You're going to take the top and you're going to slide that under the metal here, slide that up, and then kind of let that sit. And then you're going to grab your 2 thumb screws, you can come down and you're going to put them in each of these holes and screw them in. And that's it. The other thing to note, keep the area beside the furnace clear. So that vent on the side is what brings the air in. One of the reasons it has the vent on the door is so that it gets fresh air. So the way this works is that the furnace needs fresh air and an abundance of it. So if you put anything in front of that, it's going to block the air, which is going to hinder the heat, and you're either not going to get heat or the furnace is going to shut down. So you don't want that. So again, remember, every 3 months when you're running the furnace, and keep everything free and clear on the side. Thank you.